Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the latest episode of This Just In. Two old dudes are going to be drinking beer online. Over to you, Alan, with the weather.
It is going to be cold. Good time to drink some beer. Back
Thank you,
to
Alan.
you in the studio.
All right, thank you all for coming by. We're going to be watching this particular episode while a couple of old farts drink beer. But that's okay because
Right.
this beer is called something that I need to wear my glasses for.
All right. Well,
So-
let's first of all let's introduce the pack. So it's day 11 of
Yes.
the "It's a Wonderful Time for a Beer" Advent calendar for 2020 from Parallel 49 in Vancouver. What is day 11, Shaner?
Day 11 is Thunder Dungeon, a red IPA, 7% alcohol by volume, and that's pretty much all I know about that off the can, but I already have their website thingy open here.
Nice.
So, warning, today's beer strikes like lightning.
Ooh.
Thunder Dungeon is a hard-hitting red ruby ale. I can't even read, even though the words are right in front of my face. Let me try that all again. Warning!
Old man.
Today's beer strikes like lightning. Spelled incorrectly, Parallel 49, by the way. Thunder Dungeon is a hard-hitting ruby red IPA featuring notes of kiwi, passion fruit, grapefruit, and lime. Although packed with full of flavor, this brew maintains a light body while making it dangerously easy to order just one more. This rambunctious brew is assertively bitter, has a dry, clean finish, and demands attention. There you go. That sounds like they've gotten in trouble with this beer before.
All right. Well, check out that head.
All right, first of all, I got to make my pour. Here we go.
It's not the best pour I've ever done. I'll admit that, but that's a nice head.
There we go. All right, Peanut Gallery. So I did a reasonable pour, and I still got a lot of head.
Mhm.
So that was good. Here
That's
you go.
what every guy wants is just a lot of head.
Try it. Try it. Oh, we got. All right, here we go.
Really?
Okay. All right, that's it smells good. Here we go.
Smells good. It is really bitter, but not overpoweringly so.
Oh, I can't drink anymore. My beer is beamed out. Let me try that. Hang on. Let me try a second sip. You know what?
I like it.
I like it. Hey, he likes it. Hey, Mikey.
I mean that's a decent red IPA. I don't know what makes a red IPA different from, say, a regular IPA. And between the two, I would take Fat Tug over this. Easily.
Well, according to the internet,
Well,
red
the internet
IPA
knows a lot.
is a hybrid of an American IPA and an American Amber.
Oh, interesting.
It's apparently, according to this article, in 2018, it became the breakoff hit of the American IPA style category. So in 2018, that's when it, I guess, was popular. But that's okay. I'm actually liking it. I am not minding this at all. It has a really nice aroma, a really nice mouthfeel.
I mean, that's pretty powerful. That's potent.
But it's not. I mean, when you get around the 7% mark, that's when the alcohol starts to be really obvious, and it is, to me, something that I don't particularly like. But this is actually not like that at all. So, at least so
Well,
far.
I mean, Fat Tug comes in at what, 6.7?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're kind of talking about the same realm there. And I wouldn't say with a Fat Tug or any of these other IPAs that have a higher IBU rating that the alcohol content is really necessarily discernible.
Yeah. I just looked up the alcohol content by Fat Tug, for Fat Tug, and it is 7%. So this is in that territory.
Absolutely.
And, but overall, I give this a thumbs up. I'm not. This is better than yesterday,
I'd get this again.
and definitely better than day 8. When was the Radler? Or not the Radler? The pseudo Radler. No, wait, the smoky one. The smoky one.
I liked the smoky one. Like, I didn't like it at first. I think it was last Saturday. So, or maybe it was Friday. Anyway,
day 3 or 4 or something.
Anyway, I mean, I didn't like it when we first opened it and tried it. And probably about the first third of the way through it, I didn't like it. And then for some reason, it was just like my taste buds opened up and it became like one of the best beers that I've ever had. Well, not that I've ever had, but that's exaggerating. But it was really good, very satisfying, and I wanted more when I was done.
Okay.
Yeah. So
this beer, I think, is up there definitely, but I'm sadly disappointed we didn't get the stout or.
I'm now wondering if we're even going to get them.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that we would get them by now, right?
One would hope. I mean, I suspect that if we're going to get a brandy wine, it's going to be probably the last one.
Yeah, maybe.
What are you listening to?
Oh, I'm on Facebook. I'm trying to find something here, and our podcast. Yeah. So we did get a comment today.
Oh, really?
On our Facebook page from a Jessica Guerrero Olvera. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Jessica, if you're watching. Advising us, well, not advising, but suggesting that we try the Spectrum Box of Chocolates mix pack. Now, that's something that you and I were kind of looking at before.
I am looking it up right now. Who makes it? What brewery? This is, let's see.
I've seen it locally.
I have seen it as well. It is, well, it's right here. Hurry up, BC Liquor Store website. It looks as though it is available.
I think this is something that we should
now, if we're gonna start it, we have to start it tomorrow because it only has 12 in it. So I think that
well, I don't want to do it concurrently with this.
Well, why not? Well, we'll just drink them all on next Wednesday.
Drink them all next Wednesday. All right. Hey, Zach, good to see you back. Hey, that rhymed.
Hey, man, how's it going? That tree is lit. Yeah, his tree is on fire. Is it? Is the cat still in it?
No, the cat is up on the couch on the side.
I was waiting for like the tree to like implode.
Yeah. So, well, see, our tree is only lit on the top half and decorated on the top half because that cat right there likes to take off the ornaments and crash them on the ground.
And if that cat destroys the Star Trek ones, hey, is mine up there? The one I made you?
They're not even out this year.
Why?
I got 2 young animals, and I got a cat now, and we got a puppy.
Okay, well, what about John McClane?
John McClane's not out.
John McClane is not out. Man,
the only thing that is up right now is stuff that ain't breakable.
No, well, John McClane's not breakable.
Well, I suppose John McClane's not breakable.
So to fill in the context of why I'm asking about John McClane is that was it last year? Or, no, 2 years ago, I think. I actually made a whole bunch of ornaments. I made some ornaments for a bunch of people, and I made about 3 or 4 John McClane in the vents in Die Hard, so which worked out really well. I was very pleased with how it turned out. So like it's a little silver container with
Box thing.
printout, and it it looks it looks pretty good.
Okay. So Zach is saying in the comments that it's all breakable. It just takes more to break.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're absolutely right. But when it comes right down to it, my Star Trek and Star Wars Hallmark ornaments, which cost a pretty penny, I might add, they aren't coming out this year.
Okay, wait. Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Spock here. Happy holidays. Live long and prosper. That's
actually the best one.
The very first one that came out.
The best one is the Borg cube, where you can hear the Borg voices saying, "We are the Borg. Enjoy your holidays. Resistance is futile."
Yeah, it's been a while since I have seen any Star Trek film. I think I was really put off by the Chris Pine ones. I only saw the first 2, and the second one really turned me off because they did that whole role reversal for some dialogue. They had a character of Khan who was introduced and was supposed to be all important and villainous and whatnot, and it really didn't work because there was no history. Like if they had established that, Kirk and Spock in that timeline had actually gone, and done something in the past, then it would have made sense. But that was it was a conscious effort to make it stupid, or not. They tried to force it. That's what bugged me about it. So I didn't even bother watching the third one. And then I don't know, about a year later,
sucked.
Huh?
The third one sucked.
It sucked. Yeah. Well,
I was entertained by the first 2, but the third one was just garbage.
Yeah, they and not long after that third one came out, I did notice that on the Star Trek website that they actually had they put out a news release talking about the timelines, and that one is called the Kelvin timeline. So they basically do what comic books do, where you have all these different Earths that exist, and Superman is, I don't know, got 7 penises coming out of his forehead on one of them, and he's a robot in another, and all these kinds of things, right? So there's all these differences that could be made. Some are subtle, some aren't, and you could have characters die on one planet, like Superman dies on Earth, beep bop boop, and then you have Superman being 70 feet tall and prime Earth Alpha or whatever. So and I did notice that DC Comics is doing that to their film line, apparently, after Wonder Woman 84, that they're going to be splitting these. I don't know exactly, but I was reading about it. But stop talking about Paramount and Star Trek. Yesterday, you did see the news that happened at the big investors meeting for the thing. So like 700 new series of Marvel and Star Wars and a bunch of other things. Did you watch any of the trailers?
No.
Oh, come on, man. You should have. There was actually some really good ones. They did actually start telling us when these things are coming out. The Winter Falcon Winter Soldier one is coming out in March. The next episode, next season of Mandalorian is already underway, for later this coming year. Ahsoka Tano's getting her own show, which they have already said will have maybe a season or 2, and then we'll have crossovers with the Mandalorian. So they've got they've got plans, man. They've got all these plans for stuff. Loki, of course, has his own show, which has been coming up. All
right, Zach.
We'll see you tomorrow,
Zach,
man.
We'll see you later, man.
Good night. But yeah, so there's all these things going on that stuff is happening, and it does not. It kind of feels like after the whole Solo thing happened, and with it not being received fairly well, and the production having all kinds of problems, they had a bunch of things going on that they've kind of paused on. I guess they wanted to go back and go, well, we did the fan service and we pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah.
And why don't why don't we create our own television version of the MCU? So yeah, it looks promising. I mean, that's why I'm excited about it. It looks promising because it doesn't look sucky. And apparently, Hayden Christensen is coming back to do the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing. So that was kind of cool because I like him a lot. What else? There's a ton of other stuff. There's a new follow-up to the Clone Wars called The Bad Batch.
Bad Batch. I knew that was coming.
And there is I guess the next big Star Wars film is following in that whole the whole Star Wars story thing called Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron, of course, being the thing that has been in fandom for a while. So yeah, I don't know. I am stoked. I'm very excited about this. So I just hope they don't screw it up.
Oh, they'll screw it up.
I also think it's Kathleen Kennedy's next hit at the can or kick at the can, because I don't know if she took heat for
she did
the stuff, but well, I mean, I probably imagine she did, but I don't know. I guess she's been around since E.T. and she's already proven herself to do stuff.
Oh, totally.
So why it went sideways, or I don't know how many more people were involved. Probably a lot. So
yeah,
in the actual creation of it. But overall, I am pleased, and they are. I mean, basically all of these things, I guess, are coming out between January and 2024 kind of time frame. But yeah, there you go. That's
cool.
What's going on. Stuff, things.
Yeah.
Stuff and things,
It's the stuff and the things. The
stuff.
The things.
That beer is done, man.
It was so good. I kind of want to go get another beer now, but we've been going so hard here the past.
I know. I gotta say, Wednesday I was hurting.
Were you?
Oh, yeah. by the time our show started, yeah. But anyway, until tomorrow, boys and girls, it is day 12 tomorrow. Oh my God, day 12.
We're halfway through.
Whew.
Tomorrow,
and
tomorrow we're halfway through.
Exactly. So thank you all for coming out, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Alan, take us out.
I thought I did.
Sandra, is that you?